Hey guys, Pete over here. Little bit more serious, little bit more different video today, but I want you definitely to watch this whole thing if you can and be part of it. It would mean a lot to me. Let's get into today's video. So I love to be part of things like this, and over the years, having me this channel on a platform, it gives me opportunity to spread the word, right?
Yes, you do, in abundance.
And that's a great thing, that I can do. And what I'm gonna put a little context on this. The reason I want to get involved with you and with this organization too, because it's pretty close to me. My next door neighbor that we moved in almost 7 years ago to this house, that I built this house. They're great people, but their son has a severe case of autism. And he's an adult now. Now, when we moved in there, 7 years ago, he was only 12 years old. And I see the progression and what he went through. So when you showed up and we started dealing together,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh man, I gotta
It's a
do
wake
this.
up. It's a wake up awareness. Yeah.
Plus, I talk to him quite a bit, as much as I can.
Sure, we all do. Once autistic from birth, always autistic till death.
And I'm so glad that you are part of this. How long you've been part of this
I
organization?
said little bit under 4 years.
It's called Recycled Rhythms,
Yes,
right?
it is called
And
Recycled
And
Rhythms.
it's totally based
On the principle
on a
of
principle of redoing the musical instruments, but mainly percussion.
mainly percussion and percussive instruments.
And
right.
why?
Because it's one of the only disciplined instruments that a guitar, where you need to learn the note and you need to interact with your both hands. With a wind instrument, you need to grab the clarinet, the trombone, the saxophone, or the trumpet, and also with the with the key instruments, you have to learn the notes. So those instruments kind of like have a barrier to an autistic child.
Right.
But a percussion instrument is one simple hit, and that's called rhythm.
Right.
And it's improvisational, it's spontaneous, and generally mixes in with the temperament of the child, whatever age that child is. And sometimes this temperament, the child will know that it's empowerment, it belongs to the child. This is mine. I can play boom, boom, boom.
And it puts them in a different...
It takes that disorder of autism spectrum disorder, because it's multisensory, but allows the child to identify.
Right. So, and I wasn't aware of this. Now, actually, last few years it got even worse. But
Yes,
till
it
I
does.
actually met the folks that live next to me, my neighbors, it progressively over the last few years got worse. It used to be that it was like one kid out of 100 would have it, then 1 out of 70. Now it got to the point, I think it's like 1 out of 36 kids
You're correct.
have autism,
Which
is
is go ahead.
kind of...
I know when we
You know?
had the year 2000, we went into year 2000. There was under 150 kids to one autistic that was screened and identified. When we went to the second decade of 2010, we went down to under 100 children for one that was screened and identified as autistic. Now with this new 2020, we are now down to 1 in 37 children
right.
that have now been screened, and we've been able to give them the resources that the parents need to go out to the local community, like Northern Illinois Special Recreation Association that deals with the 15 park districts, to go to Options and Advocacy, to go here in Crystal Lake that gives you the resources for screening and resources for the parents, and the Autism Hero Project. which is a nationwide project. You go online to AHP, Autism Hero Project, and you get connected to them because they provide you medical grants of over
nice.
$300,000 of grants if you apply.
It's still probably not enough,
But still, it's something.
yeah.
Exactly. And now we even taken it even a step further with the Autism Hero Project, that I'm in connection with them underneath their radar and underneath her wing. Tamika Leche Morales founded this 6-7 years ago, and now she's working with the Elgin Police Department in Kane County, where the officers now are trained how to encounter an autistic child.
Yeah, because it's
And it is so
It's
debilitating,
yeah.
and they have that weapon,
It's nice.
and they don't know how to encounter. But
Yeah.
now they have a fanny pack with sensory items that they could give to the child, and how to encounter, and how to speak, and how to listen, and how to go in a direction to not physically harm the child nor the parents, but to put the child in some safer place.
Nice.
I just so happen to come all the way from Cleveland, Ohio, and I have had autism my whole life.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I just came back from Cleveland.
Literally.
Literally yesterday.
I think this kind of ties in at a perfect moment. I'm like sitting here listening. I'm like, wow, yeah.
So we are trying to do, you know, for actually AJ was the founder of
Yeah.
your
What's your name, sir?
My name is Alex Magaluso, and I'm one of the individuals who took the McHenry County and the 6-county area here in Illinois, and I reuse, I restore, I refurbish, and I recycle used percussion equipment to gift it to children. All on my own shoulders, out of my own pocket. The hardware that's necessary, because I'm really a regifter, to be honest with you, really regifter. Because people give me the gift of drum sets, but they're never intact. They're never complete. So I pieces together, because an autistic child doesn't need a brand
You
like
would say
Pearl, Ludwig.
Frankenstein it?
Yeah, I would Frankenstein, but I would give it 90% refurbishing, almost as if it was Amazon's open box.
So Alex has been, and stuff that he can't give to kids, he will bring it to me here, and I try to sell it either in a shop here or online, so we get at least some funds out of it, and then those funds can go to his organization. Now your organization started when AJ started, right?
2018, yes.
AJ was like, what, 15, 16-year-old?
At the most, right. And now he's a 22, 23-year-old fireman, a productive individual in his community, and he's made the connection. And they have reached a milestone this year, Peter, that I'll share, over 100 drum sets
Wow,
Oh my
that's
God.
amazing.
to the children.
That is
So-
miraculous.
So as you guys are watching this too, for today's episodes, the reason we are doing this, we not only that we want to bring awareness to
Inclusion and awareness and
so more
intervention.
people know more about it. Of course, we would like you, if you can, if you local especially, like to use my shop. If you have spare, drum set,
Percussion.
anything percussion, bring it into the shop here.
Whatever the
I'll-
condition, even
whatever the
beyond
condition.
to repair.
Yeah, I'll pass it on to Alex, and then Alex can work his magic on it, make it beautiful again, and hopefully pass it on to the kids.
It
Now
will be gifted.
it would be gifted.
For
If
me
you
being an out-of-stater, I mean, this sounds like something that's really hard to find. Because you don't really find too many businesses that are doing stuff like this.
In the state of Illinois, we would be practically the only individuals doing it. So when you go to Recycled Rhythm Facebook page, you'll see all of our heroes being gifted their drums.
Yeah.
At Facebook, Recycled Rhythm, as simple as that.
What a great way for recognition, honestly. Recognizing things like that.
But it's most of all, as a small business owner he is, and you're coming in from such out of state to recognize what he's doing. And as a small business owner and shop owner, the integrity, the professionalism, and the quality of his staff is unbelievable.
It goes a long way.
Thank
you,
It
Alex.
really does.
And then, of course, all of you who are watching from a distance, and I know many of you are out there that can come into the shop, we'll put the links down below in the video in the description that you can click on it. We'll also put a QR code on the screen that you can use your phone on it. We'll take you directly to.
My home, I'm a home in
Well,
Delaware.
yeah, but we'll take you directly to Recycle Rhythms
Yes, yeah.
website when you will have an option to donate money directly.
Correct.
Right?
Or you could go to the Autism Hero Project. It's a national organization throughout the United States, recognized and has received rewards. And also the state of Illinois is now having a House Bill number 3011, and now indicates to all the officers, to all the first responder officers, they will now be able to train every 3 years on how to encounter an autistic child.
It's amazing.
And
Yeah.
that's how far, because the House bill came through the Senate, and the Senate passed the legislation. So Illinois will now be 2025 to have that House bill for these children, and the officers will be trained.
That's fantastic. Listen, Alex, I got something here that you don't know about, but I got few numbers here. Over the last couple months, you brought me some stuff here
Yes, you were going to
to
share
be
that.
sold, right? And probably about total of about 20 items that I got on the list here that you brought in. About half of them sold.
Correct.
Okay?
You said that. Share with me.
Some of them sold here in the shop.
With foot
but-
traffic.
But most of them actually we sold online because we thought we could get more money. Now, when you originally came in here, I remember you asked Pete, do whatever you got to do. If we get a small percentage, I know you got to take care of your business. He said,
You have overhead, Peter.
you told me if we can get 15% out of this or something, I would be happy. And I told you that I will do everything in my power to get as much as we can out of this.
And
So
you made me a
I wanna-
believer from day one.
I want to flip this around. I don't want to give you 15% from all these profits. I want to flip it around so we just cover our costs of
Please,
fees
I
of
encourage you.
15%, and I want all the 85% to go to you guys. So you get all the profits from this. Now, so far, everything that we sold is just a tiny bit over $700. And after deducting those fees and shipping of some of the stuff that we sold on eBay, it comes out to like $600. But what I would like to also do on top of it, so we'll make a nice number and you guys could maybe support it as well too, I would like to make it like a nice $1,000 number. So I'll add additional $400 to it, so we'll make it 1,000. This is a giving time right now, December. That's the best I can do.
Oh, that's the best. That's beyond the best.
And hopefully you guys can also donate. Like I said, if you can't bring a physical drum here for Alex, at least go on a website, click that donate button, whatever you can do. $2, $5, $10. It all adds up quickly,
Yes, it
and
does.
it's going in a great cause. So
Or call my
I
number.
appreciate you that you
The
showed
heart-
up in my life.
You showed up, and
So-
you are so incredible. You
You're
are
welcome.
such a believer and unbelievable.
You're welcome.
You are a remarkable man. And you and your family, the gift of abundance to you, peace and mercy to you.
I tried.
Absolutely.
All right, enough. That's enough. That's enough. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Peter.
Pleasure. Hey, and thank you for. What's your name?
Nathan.
Nathan, nice to
Pleasure
know
to
you.
meet you.
Continue.
Thank you for stopping
And
in.
remember,
Yeah, thank
percussion,
you.
the way to go. With rhythm, absolutely. As a percussionist for 40 years, and Kevin, a percussionist here for some 30 years, believe me, it's the percussion.
But now it's out there in an awesome way that you figured it out, and
Trying.
Go forward.
really
Try
happy.
going
We
forward.
are.
I'm really happy for you guys right now.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad
Thank
I
you.
walked into this.
Perfect.
I mean, sometimes just maybe a little wire came loose, or who knows. But
Kevin yesterday spent probably about an hour and a half cleaning all of them, especially this one.
he missed these here.
I was telling him I had a knee replacement.
Yeah.
It's old, so.
Yeah. Some people will use that bright. What is it called?
That conditioner you used to
Scotch
use?
Briter.
No, not Scotch Brite. It's something else bright. For plastic, especially for like Nintendo 64 or Commodore 64, for
Yeah.
the plastics with the yellow.
I know some people will sit these in like baking soda water or something like that,
So-
and cover them for like a
But,
week.
but the good solution is that you go to like Alta, the hair place, that you can buy different supplies for hair salon,
Yep.
and they have the brightener to bleach your hair. You
Okay.
buy them in gallons.
Yep.
I think it's like $40 for the whole gallon, but it will go a long way.
Yeah.
And you apply it on plastic, put it on plastic. I mean, on plastic, put it in plastic bag, put it out in the sun.
Yeah, that's what it is. You put it in the sun.
24 hours later, it goes through that chemical reaction.
Same process.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
there's actually a company that sells it on eBay.
Mhm.
Something bright, I can't remember. Right,
Okay.
bright, something bright.
Yeah.
For like 6-ounce small bottles for like $60. You know.
Yeah.
So that's how they.
Practically free.
You know.
$60. I was
wonder-
just gonna try and move these, see if they move at all.
All right, surgeons, doctors,
Well, stick
fix him up.
your fingers in here, and it's like not pinching hard enough. I think.
Oh, did they loose? That's what you say?
I don't know. Like, see what you think.
I mean, you can bend them, you know. So.
Yeah. Feels there's a little bit of play there.
Or I've even put coins in there before, just to tighten it up on the
right in
end.
between the two
I
batteries or
put a couple
something.
pennies in and tighten it up, and it's worked before like that too.
I mean, I'm gonna bend out that spring a little bit.
Here, me, you just the copper will conduct.
Maybe the batteries are garbage.
No, I
Yeah, you put
Yeah.
it on a tester.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We have a sick one. He is now $100 cheaper. I think it's a big deal on these actually if they work or not, right?
I'm sure.
You know?
I didn't. I mean, I did recreate these, so I don't know. Should have a year on here.
I think that's 79 or 78. What year is it?
I mean, I think it would be 80 if it's.
Because the original Star Wars is what, 77 or 78?
Yeah, so I believe 77.
Got Falcon here, got all the parts for it too. This one, 1978.
Yeah, 81.
Yeah.
81, okay. And this one is 79. Yeah, this little guy.
I like the scale of them. 3PO.
You collect these?
I do. I actually have quite a few.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Let's make a deal. So we have 1, 2, 3 fighters. We got the little guy. We got the. What do you call this? This is terrain something, right?
I think they're
Transport.
called hats or something.
I thought it was like a terrain transport. How many figurines we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
called
7,
hats.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 figurines. A couple of them have weapons, most of them don't. Talk to me, sir. If I can sell it all to you, I would rather than try to list it. I'm so backed up with eBay that
Yeah.
you're gonna flip it or you're gonna keep it for yourself.
Probably a mixture. Usually
Yeah.
is what I tend to do.
Does your boy play with any of this stuff, or he's into anything like this, or not?
No,
really?
not
Not really?
anymore. Anyway.
Not anymore.
You know.
Yeah.
As far, I mean, did you have a? I don't know what you paid. What do you think that's fair for you? 'Cause I don't want to hit you at a crazy number, and if you what you need, I can.
Hit me at the gut. No, you give me an okay offer on the other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I mean, I'll work with you. I mean, what are you thinking? I don't know how much you're gonna flip and how much you're gonna keep.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I want to be fair too. I mean, if you're thinking strictly to flip, you know.
You throw me a number.
300.
I'd do 250. To be honest, I was actually going to say 2, and I think that might have been a little insulting to you, but
Yeah, to be honest with you, at 2 I wasn't making
I
a
know
whole lot of money
that's what I
here. So
figured, too.
if you can do 250, we have a deal. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I
All
like
right.
it. Yeah,
Good
that
deal.
way it moves out quickly. I don't have to ship it,
Yeah.
especially like the bigger stuff. That's
Mhm.
hard to ship, you know.
Right.
So
All right,
no, I'm cool with it. All right,
All
thanks.
Well,
Appreciate it.
Get some stuff off your shelves.
Hey, so I know this video was a little bit different. I hope most of you stayed till the end, but I just want to bring a couple points here. I know I mentioned earlier when I was talking to Alex that a lot of you, if you are local, can bring some of the percussion instruments in here, and definitely do that if you can. There will be links in description that you can connect directly with Alex as well, but we would actually prefer if you would come to the shop if you have like a full drum set or even a single snare that you want to drop it off here in the shop, and then if I accumulate enough, then Alex will come over and pick that up, refurbish and donate to the kids. I think it's a great cause. I'm so happy to be part of it, and I hope for those of you who can't bring anything here, I hope some of you can donate a few dollars to this great, fantastic charity that I'm part of it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.